Hello, everybody. It is Monday, which normally means I am practicing with Warren. Today is our last Monday before this week's Fall Nationals. I'm very excited to actually get back to the bridge table and hold cards for the first time since, I guess, March of 2020. It's pretty amazing. Definitely the longest period of time. Even before I was a bridge player, I was holding cards on a very regular basis with my family. Anyway, so I'm here practicing with Warren. It's about 5 minutes until he's scheduled to be here. So if you want to jump ahead and skip over this part, I just kind of got the stream going to say hi to people. And but otherwise, if you're watching this as a video, go ahead and skip forward. Hey Babs, nice to see you. Uh, I'm guessing I'm going to see lots of people at the Nationals. I don't think you're going to be there. You haven't said anything, but anyway, it would be very nice to meet you in person at some stage. It's going to be weird. I feel like a lot of people who watch these videos are going to come up to me and say hi, and I'm not going to know you, but it'll be very warm and nice to see everybody, and that is there. It'll be weird though. It'll definitely be strange. Um, yeah, getting ready, getting packed. Um, yeah, I feel so close to the people I've been teaching. It's crazy. Like the back and forth, the emails, the everything. It's just been, it's strange, and I still haven't had that experience yet where I really have met anybody. Even though my life's been pretty much back to normal here in Florida, but not with regards to seeing other bridge players. I haven't really interacted with other bridge players other than my teammates and at that one tournament in Chicago, but that was a very small group, and certainly none of my students were there. So it was just my regular people that I know. We're actually planning, Warren and I, to do another session. I think tomorrow, where we're actually playing a match against Marty Seligman and his partner. So I'm going to try and broadcast that too, if everybody at the table is okay with it when I do that. I actually think that's almost a nicer show in some ways than what Warren and I are doing here, because you also get my defensive carding and talking through declare play and all this stuff. And honestly, when it's one thing. We haven't set a time yet, Babs. I'm gonna guess. I told them after 10 a.m. I'm waiting. They have to coordinate. I don't know whether it's gonna be a team match or a pairs match. Like, just heads up. Uh, but our yeah, I will if I get an email during this broadcast that tells me what time, then I will let you know. Uh, yeah, because when we're playing a match. Normally when I'm playing against the robots and I'm doing the instant tournament practice, it's weird because I can't read the opponent's carding and really don't understand the way that they think as far as leads. But for to do a kind of over the shoulder commentary when I'm actually playing against human beings, where I can read their opening leads, I can look at their convention card, I can know. You can hear so many more inferences that come up than just in those robot tournaments. I've been doing a lot of the robot tournaments, and they are good for a lot of things, but they're repetitive in their situations just because they're best hand tournaments, and they're also just the defense and also declare play, like reading the defense, it's just a completely different game. You don't get a read. I don't get to take advantage of my experience nearly as much in the robot tournaments as I do in real life. Defensive signaling comes at a cost, right? When you're telling your partner about your hand, you're also telling the declare. So declaring when you're playing against signaling opponents it's an entirely different game than sitting against robots who just kind of, I don't know if they have signals or they don't, but certainly I haven't been able to figure out what they are. All right, he will hopefully be here any moment. One second. Hi, that's funny, Babs. Hi, Mark. Marksman. I don't know what to call you. It's funny. The one thing that I haven't gotten used to about this YouTube stuff is not knowing people's names. Like when I'm in my Zoom lessons, people's names are there, so I can refer to them by their name. And then I don't know whether to call people by their usernames or call people by their real names or what. But anyway, hi and welcome, Marksman. Got you. Okay. So Yeah, the robots. I actually just started watching that video right now. Maybe 20 minutes ago, I threw it on. Um, it's interesting watching other people suffer with the robots. I've been doing so much of it over the last year or two. It's fun watching other people suffer. So I texted Warren to make sure he's coming. If he doesn't come, I'll just play some bridge anyway. Complain about the robots. I might have to retitle the stream, but oh, funny. That was a long time ago. The when I did that podcast, the setting trick. That was his first one that he did. It was a long time ago. I feel like I remember. I don't remember what was said, but I do remember having an interesting conversation with him for sure. 3 years ago. Wow. Because he's done a lot of those since, and I'm sure that they've got better and better over time. Because that was the first one that we neither one of us were very knew what to do when it came to the podcast scene. Yeah, it's funny. I'm always saying hate is such a strong word. I have two things like that, Babs. Hate. I don't like my kids saying hate. It's like a word that shouldn't be in their vocabulary. So I'm always saying you don't hate it. It's okay not to like something, but you don't hate it. Hating is just such a strong word. Yeah, you get tilted by the bots. They're frustrating. You don't like them. I don't like playing with them. I don't like playing against them. Whatever. But that word is a very very harsh word. The other one is when people tell me, "Oh, that person's a nice guy," and I feel like people throw that around a little bit too easily. That nice guy. I'm like, I don't know, nice guy. That's a nice person. It's not always a guy. But, all right, here we go. So I set these hands up the same way I have been. Oops. Yeah, I agree. Nice is so fake. It's like it's you can put on a show to be a nice guy. To me, you're only a nice person when you're put to the test. How somebody acts at the bridge table, if they're nice to you, that doesn't mean they're a nice person. Anyway, I'm not quick to assign people that description. Ooh, I can't bid a heart. They came in. That's why it didn't let me. What happened here? I've had a little. I did double, but then there seems to be a. What's going on? It still wants me to bid. Oh, what happened? Oh, I forgot to put a robots. Ah, I got it. Sorry. Okay, 21 prime. I'm gonna go ahead and open 2-0. It's funny. I hated my English teachers. And so, and there's me using the word hate because when you're a kid, you really do feel that strong. Sorry, emotion. If I bid two diamonds over your double, does that show anything more than 4-5? So when a club of heart double pass two diamonds, no, it's not a reverse. I don't. Um, yes, sorry, yes. Took me a second to process his question. That was a good question. So it wasn't really related to the hand because I fake overcalled a heart by the opponents. But Warren was asking me if it went a club, a heart double, showing four spades, and went past, and he bids two diamonds. He was asking if that showed any extra values, and I'm saying yes, it does, because when you make a negative double after a club, a heart double, that double doesn't say anything about diamonds. So if he introduces diamonds, that's like it's exactly the same language as a reverse. It's kind of bidding your second suit, but it's also forcing to the 3 level if partner wants to take you back to your first suit. So that is definitely a reverse. A club, a heart, double, pass, 2 diamonds. Definitely extra values. I have a very good hand here. Obviously, I have prime cards, but what do I need to make slam? I really don't need that much. I mean, I need ace, king, queen, fifth of hearts. That'll give us 11 tricks. So I would need one more little thing. Hey, Krish. Um, can he have more than that? And he didn't invite slam. Ace, king, queen, fifth of hearts. And a queen. I mean, that's 11. He wouldn't really invite ace king. Yeah, I don't think that my hand's really good enough to even though I have a cubit, I don't have any roughing value in my hand. I mean, even though I have like maximum and 3-card support, um, uh, we had an accident with this kind of auction. Just want to clarify: if I bid 4 clubs, it isn't a source of tricks. It's just a max control rich hand with a fit. Okay, so you saw what we just agreed on. Like my hand is really worth bidding 4 clubs over 3-0. I should have bid 4 clubs. I just wanted to make sure because last time we had a bad board right on the last one of the last few hands of our practice session last week. We had a bad board where I made this advanced Q bid of 4 clubs in this spot with the south hand, and then he got a little excited, and then I would have bid 4 clubs with this hand to basically pulling back to 4 hearts with my partner's heart fit, but saying like I'm so good that I have such a good hand that I really want to tell you I just want to make more noise than just go back to 4 hearts. In case you see the hand that I put here, this ace queen jack fifth and queen fourth, that's only 9 points, and partner wouldn't have really been thinking about inviting game with that shape or that hand. 9 points for a 2-0 opener. They're just going to transfer and bid 3-0. But then if I bid 4 clubs, he'd look at that hand and be like, whoa, wait a second, partner's got 21 or prime points, like he can start filling it in. And realize, oh, maybe we do have a slam, even though we don't have 32 points if partners control rich. Sorry, Marksman, I see. Well, let me know what your idea is about bridge video blogging or whatever it's called. I'm happy to talk to you about it. I am definitely. The game needs to be promoted in every which way possible. So he's got 5 or more diamonds. I have 2 things I can do. I could raise him to 3 diamonds, but I have stoppers in the other suits. New suit over transfer using... Usually 4-card major and something useful in a side suit. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. And 3-no trump is... Okay, got the lead coming in here. Not going to work out well. Warren was pretty aggressive with this 12 count with a singleton spade to use 2 over 1. Not my style. I think I would just... Okay, there's nothing in hand. It's very exciting to have to pack a suitcase for the Nationals for the first time in a long time. It's going to be cold there. 50 something degrees. It's not, and it's obviously not very cold, but it's going to feel cold. I spent almost my whole time, last 2 years in very, very warm weather. And all right, this was a little aggressive here, my negative double, but I have the club fit, so I really had to make it. And I had a singleton spade, so it was just too likely partner was going to have the wrong shape to reopen. Yeah, good luck, partner. Yeah, he has 18. Well, he was probably going to get the clubs wrong. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's still going to make 9 tricks, though. You get the clubs wrong because you play the preemptor for shortness and clubs in a spot like this, even with the 9 card fit there. What do I have? 9, 10, 13. Okay. Alright, well, this is an easy pass for me. I have no extra values. The opponents just took care of business here. They're going to make a lot of tricks. Clubs are breaking for them. Spades are breaking for them. They can almost make a slam. Yeah, it's funny though. Boston's really cold, Krish, but Austin is like, to hear me complaining about the temperature in Austin. Um, No, actually, Babs, we're just talking about booking a trip to go up to Canada. I'm actually really excited that my mom was saying that she wanted to wait to come down here until January, so we're thinking about going up there in December, and we're gonna have to buy winter clothes. Our whole family, nobody has winter jackets, nobody has winter anything. I have some stuff, obviously, but because I'm fully grown, but my children have no anything here. Hold on a second. I'm really strong. I'm too strong for 3 spades because I have 8 tricks in my own hand. I could bid 3 clubs, jump shift, and then pass 3-no. Chances, I like our chances of making 3-no trump, but I'm just trying to think if I'm trying to think if that's gonna. The problem with bidding 3 clubs is it's gonna show a little bit too strong of a hand. I think I'm going that route though. I'm gonna do a fake jump shift here because I could bid 3-no trump, but that's gonna sound a little bit more balanced. It would get my long good spades across. That's what we play: 1 spade, 1-no, 3-no. Shows long good spades, like solid, pretty much a solid suit. You almost always a 6-card suit choice of games. I don't really have a choice of games hand. I basically, I'm bidding 3 clubs. My plan here is if partner bids 3-no, I'm gonna pass and be happy. And if partner bids for anything else, I'm gonna bid 4 spades. So I think that would be great content. But the problem with starting YouTube channels is that it's really hard to get your videos watched. I'm gonna just jump to 4 spades here. That'll get across that I was just fake jump shifting. It's not gonna. I'm gonna. It kind of cuts off the auction a little bit. Obviously, I've shown a good hand, so maybe I've overbid my hand. I have a feeling that Warren's taking me for a little bit stronger hand. Like, yeah, look, I think that anything that shows off what the fun side of bridge, I think that's really important. Like, good content for non-bridge players is mostly the fun stuff that goes on outside of the bridge table, with one really interesting hand. But it's very hard to pick that interesting hand that's going to be good for non-bridge players that they'll be able to follow. But you know, yeah, one spade, one no, four spades says I was just a tiny bit too strong for opening four spades, a tiny bit. So like ace, king, jack, eighth of spades, basically it would be a little bit too strong to open four spades, and a queen maybe. Yeah, I guess this is the same hand. I could have just done that. I really thought 3 no trump might be the right final contract here. That's why but maybe that was a little bit wrong. I think I've put Warren in a very difficult spot here with the way I've bid this hand. I think I could have just gone one spade, one no, four spades. I was trying to be perfect and get to 3 no trump when it's right, but now that he's thinking over four spades, I'm not happy. No, I've never played the Namyats. I've never done it. I don't know why not or why. I know Levin and Weinstein love it. I don't know. I played it once with Weinstein because he made me play it for a pair game. I opened it once. We did not get a good board. I don't remember if I did it in the wrong hand or if it just worked out badly or what. But 5. What do we play? 0-3. I have to go, but this is we don't. He already bid 3 hearts. You would need the ACBL's permission to film at the tournament. Oh, this is interesting. This will test my agreements with Warren. I'm pretty sure we've never talked about this, but I know what we would play after one no three diamonds. Let's see if he takes this one as spades. I think that what we play over one no when they bid three diamonds is we play three hearts shows spades and three spades shows hearts. A double would just be a negative double. So let's see if he's gonna take it the same way that we would play over one no three diamonds. These are kind of things that you kind of have to be able to think on the fly and figure out. There you go. Okay. He was thinking invitational plus. Oh, he was super accepting. He was just accepting game. He had 18. It's not easier to type than rather than voice call my partner, but it would be very much more difficult. It would be much more difficult for me to broadcast and have Warren be in the broadcast because at least now I can talk about my I can talk about what I'm thinking to you guys while I'm broadcasting and not have it affect his decision making. So I'm typing to him so that I can keep talking to him. But yeah, I'm sure that there are technical ways that I could handle it. I could we could use some kind of push to talk thing where I'm only talking to him when I'm pushing a special button, and but his voice comes onto the broadcast. But it's just we're not that high tech here. We found a method that works. I can talk to you. I can talk to him. It works perfectly. So we're not gonna try and go beyond that. One day when my website turns into a massive success and I can hire a production manager, we will have a different conversation. But in the meantime, um, this is the way. This is the way. So we play systems on over one no two clubs. Warren didn't bid anyway, but so what we play, unless two clubs shows the majors, but here two clubs just showed a random suit. Turns out it's diamonds. Now double by Warren would be takeout. Um, he couldn't do it. Yeah, he could never bid. He had 8 points and decided to pass it out. Yeah, I don't blame him with three diamonds. Kind of did the right thing. Delete. No, no takeout. Thank you. Well, I see that I was on the wrong stream here. So if you're commenting from YouTube, you're on a 30-second delay. You can hop over to twitch.tv/WolpertBridge and you'll get a little bit closer. I think there's still a delay, but you're going to be better off. But I actually wasn't even looking at my YouTube comments. So a couple of the YouTube comments that came in, I might have missed you. So immediate double statement. I would imagine that I would play Monique High, and yes, I would think that if it went 2 no 3 clubs, that we would play systems are on. It's good when the opponents come in, when the robots come in and test our no trump stuff. This stuff actually comes up. Um, no, well, we have system over 1 no 3 clubs. But it's not, that's not systems on anymore. But But yes, we would play transfers there, and doubles negative. It's not Stamen, it's a negative double, but okay. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call from Warren. I'm gonna mute. All right, sorry about that. I wish there was definitely at that moment in time. I wish there was a way that I could have just patched Warren in and you could hear the conversation, because obviously everything that we're talking about would be pretty valuable to you guys to hear. And I muted myself, not honestly, because you could only hear one side of the conversation and it would be a little weird. But maybe I could have just left myself off mute and you could have heard it. And he was asking some interesting questions. He was clarifying. It was so much stuff that he had to clarify that instead of going through this typing, that voice was just a better approach. Again, if I was more tech savvy and I had a way to patch the phone call into the broadcast, I'm sure that would have been a way to go. All right, so I raised on 3-card support here because I can't really bid a spade. So he's asking me now. I'll explain why I can't bid a spade in a second, but he's asking me now how good my hand is. I'm going to tell him 3 clubs would be I have a minimum with 3-card support. 3 diamonds means I have a maximum with 3-card support. So I'm going to tell him I have a maximum with 3-card support, which I have. The reason I couldn't bid 1 spade is because the way we play, and I think it's pretty standard, expert standard. I don't know if it's expert standard or just standard. That if I bid a spade, and then if partner bids, let's say 2 diamonds or 1 no trump, and I go back to 2 hearts, that's actually showing a much stronger hand. Where do we belong here? We were not in the right contract because, well, I mean, we only had 4 3/5 to go, but the problem is that I'm taking the tap and the long hand here. It turns out, and Warren was thinking he has the doubleton spade, so he wanted the tap in your hand. I could have bid 1 no. That's my other option. I could bid 1 no or 2 hearts. Yeah, 4 hearts is a pretty good contract here. It's a weird one. I only have 12 highs. I'm really too strong for a 2 diamond rebid. So if I'm too strong for a 2 diamond rebid, I kind of have to reverse the 2 hearts, because if I jump to 3 diamonds, I'll deny 4 hearts. So this is an awkward spot. I can either underbid my hand right now with 2 diamonds, which is probably the way I'm leaning, because this is really not a good enough hand to reverse. I mean, I do have like a lot of tricks. Yeah, 2 diamonds is just too much of an underbid. I'm doing it. I'm reversing. Pretty ugly hand for a reverse, but alright, so he's not shown me anything. I'm going to rebid 3 diamonds as a non-forcing bid. If I wanted to make a forcing bid in this auction, my only bid to set the game force here would be to bid 3 clubs. I've now told him that I have a reverse that doesn't really have a club stopper, and yeah, I mean, look, we didn't. It wasn't the worst contract. If they have to lead a heart to beat 3 no trump here. I don't think he probably doesn't have a heart fit. I think he's just as likely to have 4 hearts um, as he is any other suitor. Yeah, I mean, look, I guess you don't rate to have a heart fit, but because he's bid spades. But I don't think it's. I think that you can't skip the heart fit. That's what I'm saying. You can't bid 3 diamonds. Yeah. 5 diamonds the best spot, really. 7. Mm-hmm. I don't really want to play 1-0 from my side, so I'm just going to bid a diamond and pass 1-0 from his side. Or if he bids 2-0, I'll bid 3-0. I don't like bidding 1-0 with 2 small spades here in this spot. Even the bidding a 4-card diamond suit is not very comfortable either. Alright, what do I have now here? 6 is 12, and 5 is 17. A very nice 17 with 3 10s. In fact, I'm going to open this hand. I'm going to treat this hand like 18. What do I have? 5 and 6, 11, 12, 17. This hand's too strong to show 15 to 17. I'm doing it. Ace Jack 10 fourth is just worth way more than 5 points. Jack 10 8 fourth is worth way more than 1 point. Everything about this hand is let's open a diamond. Only downside is if 4 spades is the right. Oh, that's not great. That partner bid no trumps, because now we got the heart lead coming from the wrong side. But okay, well the heart lead didn't matter. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get rid of this history. So. I'm a little under the weather. I'm hoping that it all passes before we fly out on Thursday. Okay, conventional treatment. Warren and I play 3-0 Trump is a balanced game force with 4-card support. I have a really nice hand. I'm going to give it a little cubit here. I have a shortness in hearts. I have control. I mean, I've pretty much a drive to slam here. Opposite 4-card support and cooperation here. What am I going to do? I mean, I can bid 4 hearts and let him take control. I do have a better hand for him taking control, actually. Yeah, because now I can show 3 or 0, and then he can ask me for the Queen of Trumps, and then I can say yes plus the Queen of Spades. I can say yes, I have it, because I have 6 and he has 4. So I'm going to say yes, I have the Queen of Spades, and yes, I have the King of Clubs. And now maybe we have a Grand Slam. All right, let's do it. All right, what a perfect hand. All right, that was just a. So that's a trick that you can only do when you know you have 10-card support, or 10-card fit. Is when you know you have a 10-card fit, you know the queen isn't going to matter, because your ace king are going to drop them. Although that time the spades were 3-0, but we survived because Warren had Jack 10 of spades there, so that we could finesse after we see the 3-0 break. All right, here I don't have any option. I have to respond 1-0. Pretty ugly with no stoppers in the majors, but what else can I do? I'm not going to bid a spade on a 3-card suit and go down that rabbit hole. Hard to believe he has such a problem hand that he doesn't know what to do over 1-0, but maybe he just stepped away. Although, no, I guess he has a pretty good hand over there because we have at least 23 points between us. So Warren's got 17 or more, which I'm not supposed to really know because we're just practicing. But so yeah, he's thinking about whether to reverse or not. We can test our reverse agreements if he does bid 2 hearts. If he bids 2 hearts, we play 2 spades is our slowdown bid. There he is thinking. There you go. So if he bids 2 spades, then we play a funny system where we actually don't play the slowdown bid. We play over 2 spades. We would play 2 no trump is natural and game forcing, and everything in a minor would be non-for, like three diamonds would be non-forcing. Complicated for what I'm not sure what reason we do it, but we do it. And I came up. Okay, so he bid 2 hearts, so I'm going to make the slowdown bid because I have the weakest hand that I can have. Let's see what he does. So now I've told him that I have a bad hand. Alright, and now I'm going to go back to 3 diamonds here. Maybe I should have known he was 4-4-4-1. Oh, you know... How do we get to clubs? Because I didn't know he had 4 clubs. He could have had spades. Huh. I think he's not supposed to do that with 4-4-4-1. I think he's supposed to... I guess he want. I think he's probably just supposed to bid 2 no. No, he shouldn't be reversing with 4-4. You're supposed to have 5 diamonds when he reverses. But this is a pretty hard hand. I don't know what he's supposed to do. Yeah, he could have just bid 3 clubs. Game force. He could have. I could offer 3 clubs, but I could also have 6 or 7 clubs in this auction. So I can't really do that with only a 5-card suit. Yeah, he could game force with 3 clubs. I think I think you need to have 5 diamonds to reverse. Yeah. No, so just sorry guys, I see your questions about the diamond stuff, but uh, when that auction, when I respond one no trump, he has no idea that I have diamond tolerance. I could be 3-3-1-6. A diamond pass and no trump doesn't show both minors. A diamond pass and no trump is just I don't have a 4 card major, so I don't have to have diamond tolerance by any means. Uh, um, and I don't have to have. I could have 6 or 7 clubs. You got to keep in mind that a diamond pass one no is a pretty. I could have long clubs and a distributional hand and not be able to bid my clubs because the only way I can bid clubs. This 11 count is good enough to invite, so I'm gonna give it a little 2 clubs, 2 diamonds. So if I have like 7 clubs and I don't have enough to go a diamond 3 clubs, I have to bid one no. So that to me is what 3 clubs would say at my next turn. Is I've got really long clubs and I don't have enough to make an invite and I don't have enough to game force. So yeah. So it's not basically you can't infer that I have diamond pref tolerance, and you certainly can't bid a 5 card club suit. What happened here? We're on a heart finesse and it works. Thank you. I don't need my finesses to work though, and right now I need them to work in about a week. In fact, I can deal with some losing finesses even on the first couple days of the tournament. That can you can. I just want my finesses when I need them to work when I get into the quarterfinals or the semifinal later in the event. That's when I want my finesses to work. I don't really have a good way to raise with this hand. I'm just gonna bid a no trump. We All right, so I'm gonna bid 3 hearts followed by 4 hearts. So I don't have a way to show a 4 card weak raise. We play 1 heart, 3 hearts as mixed. And then over our jump shift, we play that jumping to 4 of our major there would show a limit raise. So like by going 3 hearts and then bidding 4 hearts, I was telling him that I have a really weak hand with heart support. 7, 6 is 13. I have a mix. I could do one of two things here. I could make a negative takeout double, or I could overcall one no trump. I think I would make a takeout double at the table. Excuse me. All right. Well, not what I wanted to hear. I'm gonna just leave it there. We might miss a game, but yeah, he had 10. They're gonna lead a spade. We can take 4 diamonds. A spade is 5. A heart is 6, and 3 clubs is 9. He's probably supposed to bid 3 diamonds over the double with 10, but whatever. I don't blame him with the 4 triple 3. Not lucky so. No, no. Oh, are the diamonds Breaking Bad? Oh yeah. Okay, this 2 clubs shows 2 or more clubs. My diamond bid's natural. All right, so I kind of want to bid 3 no trump because I have the spade stop, but I also want to show the 5-5 because I have a pretty good hand for, but I'm worried that he's gonna go beyond 3 no. No, I'm bidding 3 diamonds. If he bids 3 hearts, I'm still gonna bid 3 no trump. If he bids 3 spades, that's gonna be a punt, and I'm definitely gonna bid 3 no trump. Um, Problem is, if he has 3 diamonds, it's just a really there's a decent chance we can make 6 diamonds. I don't have that great of a hand, but I have spades controlled, I have hearts controlled, I have an ace of diamonds, so I think 3 no trump would just be underselling my hand. That's what I would do with, like, I would do anytime I have a spade stopper, pretty much. Not that 3 diamonds shows extra values here, but I'm leaving the door open. I hear my family has just arrived home from a trip to Target. Okay. All right. I mean, I have the spade control that this is his only way that he could. It's the only way that he could support diamonds. So he didn't have another way to set diamonds as trump. So I'm gonna, if anything productive, positive that I do here is gonna show a spade control. I think, no, maybe not. Anyway, it's a 1 over keycard situation for us. So 4 hearts would be keycard. I can't bid keycard because I have a void. I'm gonna show this spade control right here. That's clearly what he's gonna be worried about right now. And then I don't have a great hand at this stage. Now that I've kind of showed my 5-5 and I have my spade control, I have a decent hand, but I don't have a hand that's. So he's now showing a heart control when he bids 4 no trump. So what do I need from him? I need the king of hearts, king queen of diamonds. That's like a good start. That's 8 points. I think I have to give him a 5 club bid because I do actually have a decent hand here. So I'm gonna bid 5 clubs. If he bids 5 diamonds, I'm definitely done. We just kind of had a control bidding auction because we play 1 over key card. 4 no trump is our replacement Q bid, so control bid. Sorry. So 4 no trump showed a heart control over 4 spades showed a spade control. 4 no trump because 4 hearts would have been key card. 4 no trump was our bid that shows the heart control, and we just have a general rule. 4 no trump is never key card for a minor, so we never have any ambiguity about whether 4 no trump is asking for key cards or it isn't. We just keep it simple. We can't ask for keycards with 4 no. We use 1 over keycard, and if we can't use 1 over keycard, then we don't have a way to bid keycard. And it makes a lot of these 4 no trump auctions a little bit easier to digest, at least fewer misunderstandings, let's say. It might not be perfect. We might have some hands where we're kind of struggling. Whoa. I don't have the ace of spades. We're off an ace, I would imagine. 7 clubs. How am I going to get rid of his diamonds? Could he? What if he has 7 solid clubs? I don't understand why he wouldn't have just bid clubs again. We're certainly too high. He doesn't have the ace of spades. But I do have 2 aces. Alright, can it matter? I feel like we're going down in 7 clubs, we're going down in 7 diamonds. Can it matter? So what if he has 7 solid clubs, why would he bring diamonds into the picture? Why would he bring diamonds into the picture? I don't see it. I mean, I don't see how 7 clubs could be better. I'm sure we're off the ace of spades here. Yeah. I think I already got the point across. That no, I wouldn't. I don't know. Complicated hand. 7, 8, 9. 9 and a doubleton. This is a nice strong hand, but I'm still just going to go 1 heart, 2 hearts. So this is a very good hand for 1 heart, 2 hearts. Ace, king together. 3 card support, a doubleton. The only bad card is this jack of spades, so. Okay. Another no trump hand. I'm going to transfer and bid my diamonds. This is very important that a lot of intermediate players don't do this often enough, is transferring and bidding your second suit to show your game forcing hand. There's 2 reasons. We could have a problem in clubs or hearts, and we might have a slam. Just it's very important to show your 2 suits in this spot. Partner had stoppers in both the suits, so it didn't matter. They just bid 3 no trump. 7, 8, 9 with a really yucky suit. I'm not gonna open with this yucky suit in second chair. I could definitely be convinced that it's the right bid, but 7, 6, 4, 3, 2 is not the substance that I would like to have. All right, well, I could balance, but I have 3 spades, so I don't think it's right. I think I'm pretty. Although it did go weak 2 in third chair, so they don't have a huge hand on my right. So it's definitely, you could argue that it's right to balance for sure. With this hand, I'm not doing it though. I mean, I know from the way that I know Warren's got a good hand, but I can't know that at the table. And well, on this hand we were just gonna make exactly our contract, or we would make exactly 3 hearts. But we couldn't play there. So we are going to end up actually doing better here. 1 heart, 3 diamonds is 4, a club is 5, and a spade is 6. So we're going to beat 2 spades, and we're not going to make 4 hearts. So this worked out okay. $12, $15, 1 no. He had 8 and decided not to invite there. I don't blame him. 2 jacks as part of his 8 count. Sport double. Wow. I'd love to double this one for penalty. Oh, too bad. Oh, maybe I was supposed to go on, but I had this king of spades, and I knew partner was a passed hand, so. Not a terrible. No, it's not a very good slam. I can't really go on. I had king fourth of spades, and I know he's got a spade void, so like I know that he's going to be aggressive to bid 4 hearts in that spot. So I can't really ever overvalue my hand. All right, an opening bid here. So this is actually a perfect hand for me to go 1 club 2 no. Oops, 2 no. Game forcing. We can recover our heart fit if we need it. He can bid Stamen. Okay. All right, too bad. But we got to the right side. We right side of this contract. I got if the Jack of Diamonds lead from that side would beat 3 no trump. But now they have to find the 10 of clubs lead, because we're going to get 3 hearts, 4 spades, and 2 diamonds if they lead a diamond. Okay, so we play. What do I have? 8, 17. So we play that 3 no shows the really big hand here. So I suppose I'm. We play 3 hearts shows just a little bit better than a 4 heart bid, and we play 3 no as the monster. I have the monster, but that's it really. I really need to have him have a drive. I don't have that great of a hand, all things being equal. I do have the 6th heart. The Queen of Hearts and the 6th heart are kind of like duplicated strength. I'm going to just bid 4 hearts now. Don't have a dime control. He might feel compelled to bid again. Yeah, he had garbage. Does he have to queue? Let's think. Uh, we played pretty much a normal Jacoby 2 no trump. The only difference is we switched our meanings of 3 of our major and 3 no trump. We play 3 hearts as the weaker one. Okay, we play one way Drury, so I only have one way to tell my partner that I have at least 3 hearts. I have this 4th trump. Okay, so now that Warren is actually saying that he's got a slam try with hearts and clubs. So we play anything that going above 2 of our major shows slam is game forcing and slam interested. So, whew, getting tired. Sorry about that. Excuse me. I don't have a great hand, but I do have a doubleton club and I do have good trumps. My problem is I've got this wasted Queen of Spades. I'm going to give him 1 3 heart bid, which is a little bit better than 4 hearts, but then I'm going to sign off. That's what I'm going to do. So 4 hearts would be the weakest thing that I could possibly do. Which maybe I'm supposed to do that. That's a serious spade cue bid. I got nothing over here. I don't need that much for slam though. Like king 5th of hearts, ace king queen 5th of clubs, and the ace doubleton of diamonds. What's that? 16 points. So I do have a key card in the Queen of Trumps, which is something I'm always telling my students, like, be careful. Even if you think you've got a minimum, if you have too many key cards, you don't usually want to use fast arrival. Well, in this context, it's not like an opening hand that has to fast arrival. I always say an opening hand shouldn't have 2 key cards in the Queen of Trumps when they fast arrival. Well, in this spot, I'm not an opening hand. I'm a passed hand. What happened? I am a passed hand, right? Like I couldn't see the pass. I'm like, wait a second. Have I just started this whole Drury auction when Warren was just playing 2 over 1? No. So, yeah. So here, that's why I felt like I had to bid 3 hearts because this 1 key card in the Queen of Trumps is just a little bit too much. Like I need king 5th of hearts, ace king queen 5th of clubs, and ace doubleton of diamonds. Then that's 16 points. I'll be able to use my partner's clubs to throw away my diamonds. And even if he's got ace king 5th of clubs and ace queen doubleton of diamonds, then we're on a finesse or a 3-3 break with a 2-2 trump break. All right, well, 1 or 4. It's not a good time to be playing 0-3-1-4. Oh, so that's funny. After all that, he didn't realize I was a fast hand. That's very funny. I was like, I had a moment where I was like, oh no, was I not a fast hand? Okay, you want to go back? I mean, his bidding was still fine up until the last bid. Oh, funny. That's something that kind of can't really happen at the table. You know whether you're a past hand or not. I guess it could happen at the table, but it doesn't happen very often. Where you forget you're a past hand. At our level, it doesn't happen very often, I should say. And to be fair, it has happened to me many times in my life that I've forgotten whether I'm a pass hand or my partner has forgotten that they're a pass hand. But it happens to you enough after a while. It's a little bit of shock therapy. You tend to check. All right, Stamen. He bids two diamonds. I'm going to bid three diamonds. If he bids two hearts, I'm going to bid three diamonds. If he bids two spades, I would have had probably just a four spade bid. Yeah, you could argue I could just bid three no trump over two hearts, but mm, well, what are you gonna do? We have to find our club fit on that hand. Too tough. You guys were very talkative before, and then you stopped talking. Maybe when I started going on the phone with Warren over, that was when it all kind of went downhill. I lost you. Yeah, it's been tough for sure. I like that's great, obviously for the practice. Never unhappy with tough. I have 18 here. This is a really nice 18 count. Like it's almost a 2-0 opener, prime. But I only have the one suit that I really want to be led into. The problem is I'm going to open a diamond. He's going to bid a heart. I'm going to bid 2-0 showing 18, 19. Yeah, I guess that's just how I'm going to have to bid this hand. So I will be back tomorrow with Warren. I still don't know what time. Whoa. All right, that's a four spade bid. Perfect. That timed out like exactly how I'd want. I got to show my 19 points or whatever, 18, 19. Maybe I'm even still a little strong with 18 plus the two doubletons. Yeah, not quite. we would make slam on this hand, but only because that queen double ten of spades drops. Radial. Oops, what am I doing here? Sorry, I have 20. 2-0, sorry. Oh, thanks, Babs. I'm happy to have him up there. 11. Would I open this hand? The doubles and spade, but I have 3 10s. I would probably open it with 3 10s. I was looking for an excuse to open the bidding. I'm not unhappy with this auction. A club, a spade, and no trump. Okay, 2 clubs are relayed to 2 diamonds. 2 hearts, 3 hearts, a 5-5 invitation. Okay, a really nice, strong invitation is what I think he's showing. 6-5, 5-5. Well, maybe he's trying something fancy. The fact that he's thinking here. What? So he meant 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 3 hearts to be shortness and hearts. Yeah, that hand's a little bit strong. Yeah, ace king 5th. Okay, either way, yeah. I'm just trying to think. Let's leave it as invite. Yeah. See, we have agreement over a club, a diamond, 1 no. That we have 2 ways to bid 3 of a major. They're both splinters: a club, pass a diamond, pass a no trump. That you can jump to 3 of a major. We play direct 3 of a major is like a splinter with my suit. What's my suit? Like diamonds. And 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 3 of a major shows shortness and both minors, like a fit for partner. So that's what he was trying to show there, is a fit for me in clubs. And where am I now? 10, 13. Yeah. We don't play the 2-0 gadget. No, Warren just wanted to play three clubs is to play over like a club of something and no trump. Three clubs to play. It was like one of the things he put his foot down about when we started playing. He's like, no, I'm playing three clubs is to play, and that's it. Well, I'm pretty agreeable with it when it comes to stuff like that. I don't mind at all. All right, so I've got a really good hand, 14 count. So that means I start with my longest suit. Okay. So now we play that this is a game force with a heart fit. How convenient. Okay. He has a really bad hand. That's a good reason to stop. All right. Okay. It's funny. I just talked about this with another partner that we have a general rule that you can never splinter in your partner's suit, but that one's a little weird. It just cannot be natural. It cannot be natural, so it had to be a splinter. Like with clubs, I have so many other ways I can big clubs. I can set the game force and then big clubs, and just why would I be jumping to four clubs of all things with clubs? That just doesn't make any sense. All right, excuse me. Now I actually have a splinter, but a really good one. I need three cards from him, right? I need three key cards, basically two key cards and the Queen of Trumps, and he does not have it. All right, I need a couple more hands for me. I will let you know a time for tomorrow as soon as they get back to me. I told them after 10 a.m. Alright, last couple here. Thank you guys for sticking around. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Resizing my windows caused problems with the broadcast all the time. So my in-laws are in town. We're getting prepared to leave the children to go to the Nationals. Lots of details to iron out. Who's taking who to which soccer practice and what's going on. So Gotta get all that sorted out before Thursday. No problem, Babs. I'm happy to do this. I don't know. I'm amazed that you guys like watching this stuff, me blabbering on and all this, but at a very slow paced um, thing. But I know you do, and I'm happy, very happy to do this stuff. So where are we? I'm gonna just pass here. I don't really have enough to courtesy raise. Maybe I do. I do have, but no, I'm just gonna leave him here. I could. All right. Um, it's funny. Um, all right. So he's got 3, 1, 4, 5, 4. I'm gonna. Oh, what's he doing? Yeah, double's a better bid by his hand, almost for sure. So he's 3, 1, 5, 4 with a good hand. I have a pretty good hand for him. I could leave my singleton against 2 hearts doubled. Should I just go for him here? I don't know. It feels a little aggressive to pass this double out. He has like 15 or 16 or 17 points and 3, 1, 5, 4. Like, good diamonds. Issue is the clubs might not cash. I don't think we have a game. So that means I should probably just bid 3 clubs. I don't have to cover for anything. I don't need to get rich. So yeah, so when you, well, okay, how do we do here? How? I could go diamond to the ace, diamond rough, club. That's 4 tricks. The ace of spades is 5. The king of hearts is 6. Yeah, no, my mom's not coming. She's coming in the new year sometime. It's my in-laws. Yeah, 1 spade by Warren would be it sounds more like he has 4 spades and a minimum over like a club, a heart, double pass, 1 spade. That's what you do when you have 4 spades and a really garbage hand, or you have 3 spades and like a minimum hand. He could have bid 1 spade, I guess, but he doesn't really want. The problem with bidding 1 spade is if I have like an opening hand with 4 spades, I'm usually going to just bid game, and he doesn't want to play a 4-3 spade fit necessarily because he's got the singleton heart and the 3 spades, so he's taking the roughs with the good trumps. I'm not so. It doesn't show. It just shows a minimum hand. It could have 4. It could easily have 4. Just not. He's usually. I guess you'd assume they have 3 before. You wouldn't just jump to game before. So he could survive. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm putting myself to sleep. I'm sorry. I am on medication. You can't show 3 exactly. You need to. You can have 4 with a weak hand. It's okay to act like it's got 3, and that's probably how you should behave. But you shouldn't be jumping to 2 spades with some garbage 4-card suit. You want 2 spades to have a little bit of meaning. Yeah. So. But yeah, I hear you. It does basically show 3. It shouldn't show 4. It should show 3, but you can have 4. Well, I'm not really good enough to bid 3 hearts, but we could easily miss a game here. What do I need from partner? The problem is he could just have diamond points, and we're just going to be too high. If he doesn't have a fit, I think I gotta just pass. I have a good hand though. We would play modified Bart, but there's no room. 2 hearts is touching 2 spades. We don't have a wave for. So he didn't have 2 ways to correct the spades. Well, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, good game. All right, thank you, everybody. I'm on my way. I will see you guys next time.